were robbing a train. Bullets were flying at me from every which way. But I knew I'd have to fight my way forward if I was gonna find this gem.
Okay, welcome guys back to Juarez Gunslinger. So, my audio sort of died in the game, so I sort of missed out on a cutscene. There was a cutscene regarding what happened to the other killers that was talked about in the last episode. And here we are. So, and those guys are ridiculously tough. Okay, let's see. Quick shooter? Nope, don't want those.
Now wait a second. How'd they stop this train in the first place?
Well, the James boys were experts at this.
Jesse James. Cool.
They hopped a freight train having heard there was a big payroll in the express safe. So, I hopped the same train. The James Younger gang was decimated after that little fiasco they had in Northfield, Minnesota. So Jesse needed more men and took on the killer I was after, along with a host of others. I was hoping to find my man and put a bullet in his head.
Right.
Climbing around that train, I must have swallowed 100 damn bugs before I reached
James
that...
Younger gang pulled the first train robbery west of the Mississippi.
Sounds like you hold them in high regard.
Everyone knows they were the most famous outlaw gang ever.
And you took them all on by your lonesome. Again. I'm finding this all a little hard to swallow, friend.
Well, maybe you need to wash it down with some whiskey. By the way, did I mention that that train was flying down those tracks like a bat out of hell?
And those shotguns. They're gonna be the death of me. Inland, engraved, or ranger. Yeah, we're gonna keep our rangers here.
Anyway, excuse me, Ben. Where would I find the gentleman's facilities? Suddenly I have an urgent need to drain my one-eyed snake. Well, I've had more than a few drinks, and I've been sitting here for quite a spell.
Right through there. Let me show you.
Okay, so now our protagonist is going to the bathroom. Mid-shootout story? Yeah, sure, why not?
I never heard so much malarkey in my life.
You think he's bullshitting us?
You don't think he's Silas Greaves?
I think he's just some old drunk looking for some free liquor.
I mean, the stories are very fantastic.
I don't know, Jack. I think I believe him. You don't think he met Jesse James?
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That story makes no sense at all.
Jack.
I mean, you gotta be two bricks short of a load to believe that cock and bull story.
I don't agree.
Jack, lay off the
Do you
bar.
seriously think that tired old man went toe-to-toe with Jesse James?
Well, that's better. Did I mention that this Jim was married to the infamous Belle Starr? Of course, I didn't learn that until later. Anyway, I made my way forward the best I could. Around the side, over the roof. At some point, some sumbitch saw me and shouted out, "It's the damn Pinkertons!"
It's the damn Pinkertons!
Now, I never worked for that limey myself, but I guess they assumed I was one of his assassins. Those evil bastards firebombed Jesse's mother's house and killed his stepbrother. So it's no wonder each and every asshole on that train wanted me dead.
Everybody's always mistaking you for somebody else, aren't they? Why is that, I wonder?
Don't rightly know, Jack. I'm just telling you how I remember it.
There you are.
Yeah, you know you can't beat me. I'll kill you!
Okay, so we're climbing on top again.
Shoot that stupid son of a bitch!
I came across a flat car piled high with logs and had to come up with a creative way to make my way forward. I wondered if I was ever gonna find the front of that train, or the bastard I was after. Right about then, I was attacked by some asshole on a Gatling gun.
Well, seems like you run into a lot of them.
Asshole?
Gatling guns.
Yes, I did. Now, I don't remember how I took it out. It was either a bullet or dynamite.
Where would you find dynamite?
Does it really matter, Jack? You're messing with the flow of the story here.
Okay, that didn't work. That works a lot better. Right, guess it was a bullet then. Okay. Definitely not the way to go. Bring it, boys. Right, so what we got here? More concentration? Yeah.
I was looking for Jim and shooting any son of a bitch stupid enough to get in my way. And that included Jesse James himself.
shotgun as well.
There sure were a lot of men determined to die that day.
Yeah, I can imagine this thing on the highest difficulty would be absolutely devastating.
It was then that Jesse detached the express car from the rest of the damn train.
Okay, guess we're trying to avoid that then.
It was a rickety ride and quite precarious.
Let's try that again then. Made it.
I could see Jesse waiting for me, fixing to kill me so he could get away with all that money.
So, how are we getting through all the fire? Oh,
What, a
okay.
showdown with Jesse James?
Of course he didn't. Everybody knows that Jesse was killed by Bob Ford.
Yeah. Jesse went out like John Wesley Hardin. Coward shot him in the back of the head.
Guess it doesn't matter how far you run, does it, Ben? Your past always catches up with you. Yeah, I didn't kill Jesse James. Just wounded him bad enough to convince him to hang up his guns.
What about that Jim fella? What happened to him?
I figure he was up front with a gun to the engineer's head. That bastard slipped away again. I'll tell you how I got him. But first I need to wet my whistle.
Honorable Hill. Cool. Okay. Let's move on.
After my showdown with Jesse, I continued to track his brother, Frank, and that son of a bitch, Jim. I followed those bastards into the high mountains as they were going to ground.
What mountains would that be?
Somewhere in the Ozarks, I believe. The perfect place to hide out from the authorities. In fact, before I could find them, some Indians who fled the Reds and were hiding out from the military found me first. They probably thought I was a cavalry scout and didn't want me telling the military where they were.
Engines?
Yeah, they could have been Cheyenne, but there was all sorts of renegades roaming the landscape back then.
Come on. Okay, that works. And that works. Cool.
Hey, how about another whiskey, Ben? Nothing better to soothe the troubled soul.
So please let me know down below what you guys think about this game so far, because I sort of missed these, well, story-based shooters, but the ones with actual good stories, not the, no offense, but Battlefield kind of stories.
Now, where was I? Indians, right. I had more than my share of run-ins with the Red Man. Like that time... Did I tell you about Grey Wolf?
Yes, sir. You did.
Ah, of course I did. In fact, I can still remember that old medicine man's words to me.
Jesus Christ, we're back to that again.
You carry great darkness in your heart. It will claim your soul. You will come to this place again and kill many more men, and the darkness will grow until it consumes everything you are.
Yeah, that is exactly what he said. And I felt,
So, did you ever find it?
Or
Who?
not
The
felt
man you were
familiar.
after.
Let me ask you something, Ben. You ever think about death?
Yeah, this
Mr.
place
Greaves, are you all right?
felt very familiar when we got
Oh, death. Oh, death. Won't you spare me over till another year? What is this that I can't see with ice cold hands taking hold of me? Well, I am death, none can excel. I'll open the door to heaven or hell. Oh, death. Oh, death. Won't you spare me over till another year?
Oh, pretty cool. That's the song that Camus has used, remade
Oh, death.
as the soundtrack for
pray.
the Dark Pictures anthology.
Could you wait to call me another day? Oh, death, won't you spare me over till another year?
So, are you gonna answer the question?
What question is that?
Jim Reed. Did you ever find it?
Reed was indeed that son bitch's surname. That's right, Ben. A despicable character. I remember him laughing like a hyena that cold morning they lynched me and my brothers. He was intent on avoiding my vengeance, but nothing was gonna stop me. Nothing.
Frank James. Okay. Now we have a target.
I finally did track those outlaws down. They had long rifles with scopes and were well positioned to pick off any poor soul who came anywhere close.
Cover to cover, come on.
I'm guessing Frank James believed I was responsible for the demise of his brother Jesse. I couldn't really disagree with the man, as I thought Jesse was dead then as well. He backed off as I closed in on him, but he was still intent on killing me. And when I closed in on him again, he backed off again, looking for a better angle on me.
Oh, damn it. Okay. Guess we're not supposed to take this fight then. that like another route around here? Oh, cool. Not gonna take a shotgun. Another level. Extra damage for combos. Concentration for combos. Okay. Extra health. Yeah.
Hell, I can't fault Frank for wanting his revenge, as I was there for the same damn reason myself. At this point, I'm guessing you think Silas Greaves is a worse murderer than Jim Reed ever was.
No, sir.
The man who spent half his life killing somebody's brothers, fathers, sons.
I think you were just looking for justice, sir.
Is that what I was looking for, Dwight? Is that what it was? Justice?
Damn it. Okay, I guess we're supposed to back off from that one. Else gonna fall on our heads?
Isn't that why you were hunting the James gang?
The James gang. Right. I finally found Frank holed up in his mountain cabin, and he was determined to have me dead. It was a pitched battle that could have gone either way. Luckily, I had some dynamite in my possession.
Dynamite? On your person?
A few sticks, just in case. It's always good to be prepared.
Right.
I'm just laying out the facts as I remember them, Jack.
It might be cheap, but...
Take him out! He's just one man! Put him down! I want that bastard dead! This is gonna hurt!
More dynamite. Here we come.
Belly full of buckshot.
That old shack? Well, it went tumbling right off that cliff.
With Frank James still in it?
Yes, sir.
But Frank James is still alive, living in Missouri, showing folks around the family farm for 25 cents a tour.
I didn't say he died in the fall, now did I?
Okay, I'll
I'm
be thrown
done
down
with
here.
this damnable outlaw life! Kill me, don't kill me, do what you will! At this point, I just don't give a shit!
I explained to Frank that I had nothing against him personally and that I was looking for someone else.
You want Reed? Have at him. I never did like that bastard. I am done here.
We parted in peace as Frank pointed out the path to my prey before making his way back down the hill.
All right. Cool. Right. So, yeah, let's continue then.
So, what happened with Reed?
Well, I finally found the last of the gang hiding in a nearby cave. First, I had to dispatch the lookouts.
Jesus. He did not want to die. Or for some reason I didn't want to hit him. Let's try that again.
I was determined not to let that murderer escape my revenge again. But rather than wander in willy-nilly, I decided it would be better to smoke that sumbitch out. Hey, Reed! I shouted. No wonder you're so ornery. Can't be easy being married to Belle Starr. While you're off providing for the family, she's spreading her legs for every Tom, Dick, and Cole Younger. Not an attractive woman exactly, but very friendly. At least she was to me.
Son of a bitch!
Seriously, that's what we're going for? Did your wife approach?
It was then that the last bunch of bandits jumped out of hiding.
Why won't this asshole give up? Would someone please kill him?
Jesus, that's a lot of these guys.
Eventually, it was just me and Reed.
Okay, we're throwing down.
I had waited a long time to face him down, so I could repay him for what he did to my brothers.
Frick. Okay. Cool that they give us the little stats. Our focus was 90.4, hand speed was 61.3, reaction time as well. Okay, let's try this again. Come on. Jesus, that was quick. Overall, much worse than last time.
And repay him I did.
There we go. And these are freaking tense. Honorable kill. Boom.
Well, I don't know about you boys, but I'm pretty beat.
Well, it's too damn bad you never found that Bob character. Seems a shame he never had to pay.
Well, funny thing about that, I did have one more chance at him. Let me tell you what happened that day. I was heading back to the hideout when suddenly I had this funny feeling.
Funny, ha-ha.
No, Steve. The other kind of funny.